हेलो फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू गेम एनिमे वर्ल्ड की एक नई वीडियो में। मैं आपके लिए गेम और एनिमे से मुतालिक वीडियो लेकर आता रहता हूँ कि आप कहाँ से गेम इजीली डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं और कैसे सिस्टम में इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं और कैसे आपका गेम प्ले कर सकते हैं, और गेम की तमाम अपडेट मैं आपके लिए लेता आता रहता हूँ। और एनिमे के मुतालिक टेक्नोलॉजी की तमाम अपडेट मैं आप तक पहुँचाता रहता हूँ। तो कोई भी अपडेट हो, कैरेक्टर रिवील हो, एपिसोड के मुताबिक हो, न्यू मूवी आने वाली हो, उसकी तमाम अपडेट मैं आपके लिए लेके आता रहता हूँ और उसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे देता हूँ। मैं अभी आपके लिए लेकर आया हूँ न्यू गेम का ट्रेलर रिलीज़ कर दिया गया है। उस गेम का नाम है असैसिन्स क्रीड ओडिसी। जी हाँ, असैसिन्स क्रीड ओडिसी का ट्रेलर हमें मिल चुका है। मैंने सोचा वो ट्रेलर मैं आप तक पहुँचा दूँ। तो अगर आप चाहते हैं कि ऐसी ही अपडेट आप तक मिलती रहे तो हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करिए और सबसे पहले हासिल करने के लिए इसके अपडेट को तो बेल आइकन को क्लिक कीजिए। चलिए मैं अपनी वीडियो को अब स्टार्ट करता हूँ। एंजॉय नाउ।
Assassin's Creed is back this year with a new adventure set in ancient Greece. It's the furthest back in history the game has ever gone, taking place 4 centuries before the Egyptian adventures in last year's Assassin's Creed Origins. At a glance, a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey seems similar to Origins. The graphics look familiar, on-screen text looks the same, and your trusty bird also works the way the one in Origins did. But there are some subtle, meaningful differences, and also some really noticeable ones. Let's start with the biggest. For the first time, you pick the character you play. You can be a man named Alexios or a woman named Cassandra. Either way, you're playing as the child of the Spartan king Leonidas. You're a mercenary taking jobs in the midst of the Peloponnesian War, and maybe get some revenge on people who wronged your family. The original Assassin's Creed rulebook wouldn't have allowed this. In most of the older games, you played as an ancestor to a modern-day character who was reliving their ancestors' memories through a device called the Animus. But Origins locked in a new approach by introducing a modern-day character named Layla Hassan, who has a portable Animus that lets her relive anyone's memories. In this case, the developers say there are 2 possible DNA matches for the person she is researching. The choice is yours. Odyssey is much more of a role-playing game than other Assassin's Creed games. For example, there are multiple dialogue choices.
What brings you to Thelos?
Once I heard the great Socrates was on Delos, I raced over to hear his words of wisdom.
Branching quests,
What do you think we should do?
multiple endings, and there will even be romance options, with the same characters available whether you play as Alexios or Cassandra. The whole game is set in Greece and on the Aegean Sea. The land parts will take players from beaches to snowy mountains. On sea, the game will be a throwback to the excellent pirate adventures of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Players get their own upgradable ship and can set sail to new islands or engage in battles with other ships in the process. In a big twist, players can recruit most of the characters in the game, enemies or townspeople, to join their ship's crew. The game world is divided into 27 states, each with their own leader. Mercenaries roam the land and can be called in for contracts, including ones that involve going after you. The world ebbs and flows as alliances tilt towards the Spartan or Athenian side. As you do smaller missions in a region, you might weaken the influence of a leader, making them an easier target should you opt to take them out. The developers say all this will allow you to have more impact on an ever-changing game world. Combat is being changed in the game yet again. It's similar to Origins, but now lets you map special moves to the controller's face buttons. This lets you build up a meter and then unleash special skills, like the Spartan kick or this nasty shield grab. Stealth play wasn't that great in Origins, and so Odyssey's developers are offering more special stealth moves and also more XP per kill if you take enemies out quietly. There's a lot we don't know about Odyssey yet. The developers won't say if things get supernatural and Greek gods show up. We don't know if Bayek or Aya from Origins somehow show up in a flash forward. We do know one thing that will excite at least some long-suffering fans. The developers say there's going to be some cool twists in the modern-day portion of Odyssey, which will be bigger than the Layla stuff in Origins. And for fans who don't like the modern-day parts, don't worry, it sounds like a lot of it will be skippable. Odyssey is coming out October 5 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. That's early in the year for an AC game, but hey, everyone's trying to avoid that cowboy game in November.